All right, I promise I'm completely sober for this.
As he hits record, too.
R6, it's a motorcycle. He wants a motorcycle
Oh,
wrapped
I
in
thought you said RS6. I got heck
Neochrome Teckwrap. Yeah, that was my face, too. I've put in my 10,000 hours of wrapping cars. If that's what it takes to master something, like it's always been said, I've mastered vinyl.
All right, everybody.
Oh, yeah. No, welcome to the podcast. My name is Sean Stavert, and this is SS Customs.
Oh, he's
There
the
you
new
have
host.
it. And we have our co-host here,
AJ. You know what it
AJ.
is.
We got our media manager, producer, whatever you want to call him, Bobby Dizzle, and our what do you call it? Inventory manager?
Inventory specialist.
Yes.
That's what I like to
no,
refer
we
to.
call him product procurement.
Oh,
There
product
we go.
procurement.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Bobby.
he'll take it. And
Fill out that resume. I see.
yes, and you already know who I am. So we are here to talk with these two fine gentlemen on this week's podcast.
I introduced myself.
Sean Stavert, also
at you
known
back.
as 8080 Sean, but he's our lead vinyl rapper and vinyl rap technician. We have Rob, who have I known for a very long time, maybe too long, and he's currently our media specialist, aka inventory manager, and he handles multiple hats right now, as per usual. And then we have AJ. AJ, our
Nobody
sales
important.
specialist
Nobody important.
and co-host that you've heard of many, many times already on the podcast. So
Where are we at?
I fixed my posture, my chiropractor.
today's episode is team. And our team today are these two gentlemen here. And we're going to be going over some of their history, their background, how they got into where they're at today in terms of the industry, the rapping, how Sean, his beginning part of his journey into where he's at today, and some of his favorite songs and music choices, and Bobby D, and the things he loves the most.
Yes.
Does he love things?
This is why we have to have this conversation. I don't know if he has an affinity to love things, but we're going
Bobby,
to find
welcome to your intervention.
out. Yes. And we are off to the podcast. There we go. All right. So, which one of you two fine gentlemen want to take it today? And we're gonna.
I
Get
guess
into
me,
it.
Bobby's pointing at me, so
All right, Sean.
shoot your questions, bro. I'm here.
Oh, you want me to
He
shoot
wants
my
He wants
questions?
it to be an interview.
No, I
You
want to
shoot
be
my shot?
interviewed,
Oh,
and then I'm going to interview you
you're
right
gonna
after.
interview me.
After, but you got to.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with this conversation.
Well, it's okay. It won't get too personal.
Okay. How you feeling, Sean?
I'm feeling good, man. It's a Thursday night. I don't know when this is going to release on the internet, but it's a Thursday night here at SS Customs, and we had a good day. It was a busy day, a productive day, and yeah, Shareef wasn't here for most of the day, so it was a good day.
Jesus. Unwanted, bro. Just,
I know, just leave already, dude.
Just like every other
Just don't come around.
oh my
Oh
god.
God.
No, we appreciate Shareef being here. There's a lot of problems we need him for.
Facts.
Wow, dude. Just like,
No, we need him to save
where's my
here.
where's my
that's a-
hose? Just to hose down all these fires you guys bring.
Man.
But,
How long have you worked here?
I think 5 years this month, actually. Yeah. Officially 5 years. I got my 4-year anniversary watch last year at this time. So
Yeah, dude.
doing the mathicals, it comes out to about 5 years. Yeah.
Mathicals?
Yeah. Mathicals. You know, I just try to shorten it because that's what us younger people do nowadays. We shorten
Oh
everything.
God, here we go.
Are you
Younger
younger
people
than
come.
me?
I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, I'm younger than you.
How old are you?
I'll be 26 in
You
July.
look 40.
I look
Wow! Oh my God!
Unless, that hurts.
He's a.
You see what you're doing to me, Shareef? I came in here as a young 20-year-old man. Boy, a 20-year-old boy.
Hey, don't you put that
And now I
evil
look
on me,
40.
Bobby.
Now I look 40.
All I'm
No,
saying
no,
is
no,
I didn't
no.
have this bald spot before I started.
Oh my God! Don't have me talk about mine, man. I wear my cap all the time because you guys. Now I got gray hairs because you, Bobby, 100%. Let me see.
T-tops.
I do. You got what do you got? Moonroof?
It's a sunroof, all right?
Moonroof.
Man got the panoramic, bro.
The
Look all the way back, boy.
You gotta upgrade to that. That's coming later, bro. I'm sorry, man. But see what you guys do. We don't even have crazy ass conversations like this on podcast. But this is the natural
point?
in tone. Like this is how we get down.
We weren't even prepped for this one, so it's
this
definitely
one is
it's
all-
improv. All
Nah,
the way.
I don't know if you can prep for this type of
Bro.
podcast with these guys.
I heard somebody say he was fully bald on top and he only had the hair that goes around to the sides and he calls it the cul-de-sac.
Yup. That's a good one.
You got the
Oh
Uncle
my
Phil going on
God.
right now.
The Uncle Phil. It's classic.
Yeah. That's
but-
a.
Rest,
I'm very
rest
proud
in peace,
to,
Uncle Phil.
Yeah. R.I.P. Uncle
R.I.P.
Phil.
R.I.P. Uncle Phil. Pour one out, please. I don't have anything to pour, but you guys can do it for me. Thank you, Shareef.
Right.
Appreciate you.
Poured
Thank you.
on the skull. R.I.P.
Tanya not throwing stuff up, knocking shit
I
over.
know,
She did it.
dude.
She
Last
poured
time,
one down.
last podcast, she threw something. What she knock over?
She
Big
knocked
old
over
glass
a
of
drink.
water.
One of your associates things, I think.
Yeah, it was all over the table. We cleaned it all up. Yeah, but it is what it is, Tanya.
She just be like
This
that
week
sometimes.
she got
It's okay.
she I think she remembered, so she took off early.
How
Shoot,
long
I
is-
wish I did the same.
You said y'all two known each other too long, but how long has it actually been?
You talking about me and Rob?
Yeah.
Rob,
About 15 years.
15 years.
How'd y'all
man.
meet?
All the car staff.
Annoying as hell.
Tinder.
It was before Tinder. It was
Bro,
still
what you
Facebook,
mean, bro?
MySpace
But
days.
it was on
It was
Backpage, bro.
MySpace. It was MySpace.
That's how long.
MySpace.
And then they started poking each other on Facebook when that was a thing.
Ooh.
Oh my,
God,
god!
I remember those
forgot
days,
about
bro.
that.
Oh my
Holy
God.
moly!
That was
I,
just real life.
it was like, bro.
Hey, what was your song on MySpace?
Ooh.
Do you remember?
Mine was Lil Wayne 3-peat.
Mike Jones.
Ooh.
Mike Jones.
There it is.
Back
Who?
Mike Jones. Bro, my lady didn't know who Mike Jones was. I got really sad the other day when I found that out.
Just tell her to
Wait till
call.
you get my age when you like make references and people are just like confused.
Just tell her to
And
call
you're like,
281-330-8004. Look.
That number still works, by the way.
Exactly. When was the last time you called?
It's been about 15 years.
Dude, I think.
That was a Mike Jones one.
Who?
Sheesh. 867-5309. That's old school, bro.
Still got it. That's a memory right there. Never
Has
forget.
been restricted or is unavailable. Please contact
Dang it!
customer
All right, well, guys, sorry,
out.
it's not a thing anymore. But if you were around during that time and you called,
If you know, you
lived.
know.
If you know,
If
you
you know,
know.
you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Simple
that's
as
right.
that. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I've known him since Rob. We've met in the car industry. He used to be part of an organization called BAR or Bay Area Racing.org, and I think he was slanging some photos on there as well online. I don't know if we met in person or if I met you through that forum.
It's through there.
And I had a car club at that time, and I was like, I wanted to get photos of the whole crew, and I think Rob was posting at that time on there, so I met him. And he had this like, was it a red Civic at the time?
Integra.
It was Integra. That's right.
Oh, you might want to get close to the mic, too.
And that's how we kind of first met. It was like at a parking lot to do photo shoot, and then ever since then, like I was like, I love the photo shoot. And I'm like, dude, I gotta do another car, and then another car, and then another car. And before you know, we were doing a bunch of cars.
I'm sure.
That was with your truck, your turbo truck, and your brother's Firebird.
So how old are you?
32? 32-ish, I think. I don't know. Don't matter
32?
anymore.
Oh yeah,
It don't matter anymore after 30.
It was with my little brother's '68 Firebird convertible. I remember. And you did those two shoots, and we used that I think shoot to sell the car. But
No, that was after you unwrapped it when it was brown.
yeah, no, not my truck.
Oh, the Firebird.
Yeah, the Firebird. But all those were the first time with the projects where, and I know I was straight with Bobby from the beginning. He was like, "Yo, I'll throw this. I'll just shoot all these cars for free," and I think I still took care of you even then back then.
Yeah.
That's how I wanted our relationship to start with. Was not me feeling like I was trying to use him for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think Sean's a little lit.
No, I was just sitting here. I feel weird. I've never been on camera like this before, so like I don't know what to do when it's like I'm not involved in the conversation, so and I don't want to just butt in because it's your guys' conversation.
You can butt in anytime.
Yeah, no, but like you
Sean.
guys are talking about something like sentimental and like serious for you guys, so like I don't want to be rude.
You're only like 8 at the time.
Yeah, exactly. I was literally just a wee boy in middle school or elementary school. I don't know what ages you go to classes, but when I was 8, that's when you guys met, something like that.
I was kind of 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I thought you were from Philly, where you spent most of your days.
Philly? Yeah.
I
Back
got
in
it.
West
There we
Philadelphia,
go. I was
born
like,
and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Chilling out, Max, and relaxing on cool.
Oh God.
You're gonna get us copyrighted over here.
I'm sorry. I know I sound exactly like Will Smith. Don't come slap me, please. I'm not saying anything about Jada.
Okay. But yeah, that's a quick about the early days to answer your question about me and Rob. Sean, I met Sean. What?
Back before Nam, I think.
Did Sean lie to get
Jeez.
hired?
Actually,
No, Sean
nah.
didn't lie to get hired. Sean
Sean
actually
doesn't
told
really
him not
lie.
to hire me because I said I sucked.
Mhm.
And
Sean didn't really lie.
no, I was very open about that. I was like, I'm pretty bad at this, bro. You trust me. You don't want to hire me. And then he was like, Nah, man, just come on down, try it out. Let's see how it goes. And 5 years later, I'm floor lead and on my way up. So
Yep.
Look at you turning
Stuff
coal into a
happens.
diamond.
No, I mean, like, when you talk about Sean on his warpath to change, it's been a pretty big journey so far. Like the first Sean 1.0 to where he's at today, it's come a long way. It's hard to explain unless you knew him, man.
Where my little claps?
Yeah. Where's that? Where's it at?
oh, guys, you don't
Come on.
have to.
No, you just
Stop.
And yeah, he doesn't he's like I say, he doesn't lie. He's more of a master debater.
Yes. Yes. Big master debater over here. You want the smoke? Let's go.
I'm good, bro.
This was long hair man bun, Sean, right?
No, that was Sean like 1.5. Sean 1.0 was still like a short-haired guy, but still couldn't afford a haircut, And then it ended up getting really long. So, and then it turned into man bun Sean, which was I think like the 1.5 to 2.0, and then you got the Sean that just got chopped and screwed, and now he's here.
Chopped and screwed.
So your journey into the rap world or the rap industry, for a lot of the rappers that are probably tuning in and checking this out, we're giving a perspective for that. Rob gives a unique perspective on the media side and the challenges he's faced from coming in the very beginning, like just as I would say early on amateur photographer. That was 15 years ago to where he's at today, and learning new skills and trying to keep up with the Joneses. Now you have all these new technologies we were just talking about in the room today earlier, which I'm going to touch base on too, and then you can kind of explain where you think that's headed. From a rapper's perspective, since you joined 5 years ago, rap was what you say catching fire back then?
Yeah, it was definitely like there was gasoline there. It was getting hot. It started out really slow. I know you know that. Nobody really knew of rap. Whether they weren't really willing to pay for it. There was no durability to it. People didn't know what it was going to do to their paint. I think after just like the 5 years that I've been here and seen it grow, it's undeniable at this point. I don't think it'll ever die out just because it's such a good alternative. And I think with all the new advances and technologies and the materials and the films, all these new brands that are coming out with great material, because everybody's got to keep up with everybody. It's been a really cool part. They're a really cool time to play a part in the industry growing.
Cool. What would you say is your favorite personal brand to date? If you had your top 3.
Are our sponsors listening? Because
We don't have official sponsors yet.
okay.
We pay for this ourselves.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I definitely lean towards KPMF. I usually use it on my own personal cars, and I am probably going to keep using it. I think if Inozetek could just tweak a little things, it would take that cake just because they're finished. But KPMF, hands down, is probably my favorite. Send me free stuff.
So that's your personal favorite brand as of right now.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, it's good to know.
Big fan of KPMF.
Don't copy me.
No, you don't copy me. Hey,
Don't copy us. I
but
push a lot of KPMF for a lot of the more satin stuff for sure.
Oh,
They
absolutely,
have
for satins
really
all
great
day.
satin finishes. So KPMF is definitely my satin go-to. And then when more gloss things like that, then I lean towards Avery Dennison and 3M.
I've got a lot of my cars wrapped right now, but I would say that Rob is pretty damn close to having as many wrapped cars. Even if it's the same like 2-3 cars, it's been each one's been wrapped like what?
Rob wraps his car 3 times a year.
2 times every 6 months.
No. Sean
There's
was
been
right.
times that's less,
Yeah.
and there's been times there's 2. There's times there's like 4. This
it
man
currently
is
wrapped?
always willing to change his car color
And
as
wheels.
long as something good
and
comes out.
wheels. He
Oh,
probably
yeah.
changes out his wheels twice a year.
Every wrap.
Every
respect
wrap
it,
is a
though.
new wheel design.
He about that
This guy's
grind.
a habitual customizer
Bro, I need to
when
get
it comes
paid
to
like
cars. Yeah, he just knows all the deals, the steals, the everything, and knows how to get it done, bro.
Been around long enough in the scene, you know a lot of people.
Yeah, he knows almost all the new wheels he's got are like center locks looking style wheels, but they're really cool. And it's the
not
first
gonna-
time
you're not
I've
gonna name
ever
them
seen
yet.
him run chrome wheels.
Triple
First time.
chromes. They hot.
First time, so that should be cool.
I gotta see these.
Oh yeah. So
Good.
we'll get into yours too. And you're when we met in the beginning, you were a photographer, and then at some point you joined our organization, and we've had a couple bouts joining the organization, trying this, then coming back into the organization. Throughout that time, you've always done photography. I've seen you sell your cameras multiple times. So
Sell everything.
multiple times over the years. So photography has been a love or hate thing. What made you keep coming back to doing photography? Even though you would sell equipment, you would still come back. What was it that kept bringing you back to this world?
It's just something I enjoy. It's just creating art.
Cool. So photography, you say, is that big thing for you?
Yeah.
Just like all of us. I would say
building
Sean probably feels like that when he lays down film and does crazy colors and changes.
Don't ask me to fix your car. I am not a mechanic. I am
Yeah.
an artist.
And do not tell him that his job is not hard, because he about cut somebody the other day.
Well, no, our job's easy. Just do a good job. That's not that hard.
I mean, to do a good job at Sean's standard, you got to be rapping for at least 4 years to get to that level. But it's good though. At least he knows where things are lying.
Yeah.
And for you, you would say photography made you feel like you had to jump back into it, right? You were it was a passion for you. Now we're dabbling into new things. Like Sean was talking about how rap is like changing, or rap is like has been morphed into getting better and better. I was having a conversation with you today about that for photography. So you do video editing too now. It's a new thing for you, so I get it. It's something that you're still learning. But what do you think about all these hundreds of tools that are coming out almost every week, it seems like, for AI, when it comes to like AI based like video editing or photo editing or music sampling or whatever it is, and how that's gonna strengthen basically what you do, in my opinion?
It's ridiculous. It's going to take over our job.
It's gonna take over your
It's
job.
going to take it over. Basically, all we're going to have to do is just hit record, and then it'll do everything else for you.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty safe to say that today. So I was watching one of these AI things today where you, and I was telling him about it today because he was showing me his video with music sampling. And one of the AI tools that just came out recently is like, you could take like, what's one of your favorite genres or artists?
Masego.
What's one of yours?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Your favorite genres of music or artist?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. So
Why
you could,
was that so much?
so you could say,
There was a lot of weight on that question, my guy. I like everything but country music. Literally anything but country. But it's just he's the GOAT, bro. I can't
this is true.
deny that.
This is true. He's got that, that appeal.
Easy F baby, bro.
But you gotta. So basically, this AI tool will take what Masego. You could say Masego style beat with Lil Wayne style
What
jump.
is
Whatever.
Masego?
Masego is
Jazz trap.
Yeah, jazz
Oh,
trap.
that sounds kind of cool.
Bro, it's solid.
I've never heard that before.
I'll put you on game
I was
after
like,
the podcast.
that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, he's tough.
Sounds like some good driving music. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, they're opening the roll-up door.
You've heard it played in the shop before.
Oh,
And it's
really?
squeaky.
Oh, okay.
It's,
I-
I'll put you on game.
There's a lot of music I just listen to every day. I don't even really know what it is sometimes, for the most part. But
But you could take basically your two artists, say, hey, Masego and Lil Wayne style, and it'll create a soundtrack from scratch. AI will make this music.
Oh yeah.
Right,
And it
you know
will-
how
and
hard
then
that
you
would
could use
probably
that.
go?
I've seen that.
It was crazy, and
It's
then
tough.
he could use it. It's non-copyrighted because the AI created it by its just random. It doesn't not owned by anybody. The AI made it, and then he could embed it into a video.
It can change
that's
your voice
just
in real
one
time.
thing of many things that you can do.
But that would honestly be, from the sounds of it, Jazz Trap, Lil Wayne. Come on, that's like literally. Can somebody AI that
Interesting.
for me?
Wheezy F baby, come on, man, hop on with
that
Masego,
would
make
be
it happen.
legit. That sounds like I don't know. That just sounds like it would work.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they
But
can
these-
even do things in real time too.
These
So
damn
like,
AIs are taking our jobs.
they are, man. They have AI photo editing. You could probably buy plugins for all different types of things with AI based.
video
So it's gonna
editing.
make his job quicker, faster, more efficient. But it's gonna get. I feel like it's gonna get to the point where almost anything that requires this would be a lot of stuff, whether it's marketing, which is what I like to do, sales, which is where you're at, design and production. I mean, the design and movie and video production and photography. All I would say those three in particular, AI will figure out a way to do it for us.
I want to see AI wrap a car.
Yeah, or we have to really try to grasp these tools to make our stuff do. But it's not going to help you with rapping unless you take Elon Musk's robot and put some
Yeah, I
AI
was
in
gonna
it.
say.
Bro, they don't know how to do like they don't know how to conform.
I
Robots
can't
won't
even
get that.
paint a car.
No, yeah.
Oh my god. We're talking about robots here. We're talking about
Yeah.
robots.
Tesla learned to paint. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, bro. Hold on one sec. but yeah, we can't do that stuff.
Bro, do you know how many emails I'm getting back? We had a mass email shootout to get people to our Tesla event. You know how many of our clients are like, I don't like EVs. Why are you sending me this? Take me off the list. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, they can get taken off the list. That's fine.
I know
Those
it was-
few are okay. We have so many Tesla clients. Please keep coming. We love doing your cars.
Yeah. If those other people who don't
Because
like
your paint
EVs,
is bad, we will make your car look cool with a wrap. So come on down. We'll take care of you.
or paint protection
Free
film.
advertising.
Right,
bro. I got
he's-
you. I got you. Shout out.
Oh my god, this is never gonna see the light of day.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, it'll be cool to see that, I would say. And then with AI, I don't think it's really gonna affect you guys.
Not the hand tailored stuff. You'll never be able to like have a robot, at least in our lifetime, be able to have that type of touch and sensitivity and pull like it. Not in our lifetime. Maybe at the end of mine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about you guys. But like at the end of my lifetime, maybe I'll see it.
Hey, bro, I'm right there with you. Don't be acting like that. Look.
Damn, bro, why you gotta do me like that, dude?
See, but even then, like, it'll become where people love the imperfections. Because think about suits, right? A hand-stitched suit is worth so much more money, and you can tell it's hand-stitched because of the imperfections that are in it. So things that just eventually become overly done by robots, people will start to end up loving the things that are still created by hands because of the
I think that's the
imperfections.
nostalgia effect, right?
Yeah.
I think people just have an inclination to be nostalgic. If Bobby's looking for a set of wheels for his whip and he finds a really nice nostalgic wheel set
Yeah.
that's like really well maintained and he has it on the car, everyone's gonna, that wheel, when people see it, they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's like, I remember those wheels. How did you find that? Blah, blah, blah. It's old school. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Same thing with like, you know.
Blitz
what's-
03s.
Yep. Well, yeah, exactly. Blitz 03s or something else to that degree. I think that still goes to the hand tailored things. You know, people who are sword makers, anything that's like really like you don't find anymore. I think my parents are experiencing that right now with neon. And because it's all blowing glass and figuring that whole thing out. And it's hard to find people who do these things anymore. And I think even if AI does come in or robots come in for rapping, the hand tailored portions, there's still going to be a segment for it. I think people that have that. What was it, Nakai? He does that with RWB. Hand does everything, so it still has that
You
feel.
don't even measure.
Yeah, he don't. He just he's got his like cigarette
Good luck.
sticking out and just measuring, cutting, and bolting stuff on. So I think
It's a
that's just,
legend.
It's a
yeah.
difference between a cook and a chef, you feel me?
exactly, and I think that's always going to be there. So that artistry
His cars are
still be
perfect,
there.
By the way, Just saying. His cars are perfect. By the way, just saying.
They are. I don't think AI could even do that good.
Got some
No.
fangirls going.
AI and
After driving one, there's no other feeling like it.
the RWB.
Yes.
Yeah, Bobby D, our old business partner and still great friend who did this piece for me and a bunch of other pieces in my office. Nick.
He painted my dog in a
We did
king
a-
outfit too.
Yeah, he
Nick's
did.
a legend.
He is a legend. We did actually. Bobby just we just did an order for him right now that he pushed through a request for some of his art. But we did a RWB for him, and it was
It was Nakai's personal car.
Nakai's personal car. How do you know it's Nakai's personal car?
His star cut out on the rear bumper.
There you go. If you see that, then you know it's his personal, whatever car for him in that country. And then it was we wrapped it. Do you remember what it was called? The car's nickname.
No, I don't remember.
So the RWB was called Chrome Hearts, and it
that
was
one.
wrapped in
Thank you,
full.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, it was wrapped in full silver chrome, and it was the first chrome car we ever wrapped when chrome was first released.
2013.
So it was It was an RWB wrapped in chrome. So you can only imagine how difficult that was.
It was a 993
Yeah.
body, so even curvier.
Yeah. And I remember Jamil was working with me at that time. And I had just finished wrapping this whole front bumper.
It's off.
And Jamil had a tendency of always like he needs to keep himself busy or do something. So I
Relatable.
was just finished and I didn't finish trimming the whole top of the bumper. So there's some film hanging off of it. And he thought it was scrap. So he grabs it and goes to pull it, throw it away because he thought it was something. And the entire bumper, the chrome bumper that I just finished wrapping, just all like tore down the center. Exactly.
I wanted to do that so bad.
Yeah, but that was a story of the RWB that Bobby brought up. But Bobby got to drove it. He drove it to a couple car shows.
Got to drove it.
Yeah, got to drive it. He got to drove it, and he drove it to I want to say Weckfest, and he drove it to just a couple photo shoots and around. So I never got to really drive that car like that. How was it?
Honestly, that car was a piece of crap.
Yeah, but you said there's nothing like it. Is that why?
That exact one wasn't the best maintained.
Mm-hmm.
It had like 180,000 miles, an NA car, not even turbo.
Mm-hmm.
But just the looks that you get, especially that car being chrome, how wide it was,
Yeah.
it was just ridiculous.
Let's this up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I would say that car, when you were driving that car around, even when I saw you outside pulling out of Weckfest, that car was like, just had its own crowd around it. It was one of the first RWBs in Cali that I could remember, outside of Fat Laces. Mark Arsenal, I think, maybe had one after that or before that.
Bro, that's a name I haven't heard in
Yeah,
a long
dude.
time.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he built the car too.
Aren't they in
that
like
place.
San Mateo?
Yeah, they're in San. Are they? They're
10
still.
minutes from here.
They're still
Yeah,
around,
like,
right?
there's- I think so. I think I drive by
Yeah.
them on the free. Like I see their thing off the freeway.
Yeah, they're still there. But yeah, have you ever heard of Fat Lace? The
No,
brand?
sorry,
No?
I just zoned out.
Yeah.
No,
That just took me back to high school. Like
Dude.
I
It
was like
called
thinking about.
Illest as well.
Illest, yeah, Illest was another synonymous brand with them. But yeah, that was like the early on days of wrapping chrome. I remember, and that was a pain in the ass.
how much does a
figure it out.
RWB cost roughly?
No,
Building it's like 70-ish, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's not including the
that's not including the car.
Outside the car, yeah.
The
Oh.
car itself. What does a 993 go for nowadays? They're expensive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
so-
want to know.
My old boss bought one like with very low mileage, and it was like 120, and like stupid low mileage though, close to none.
Yeah. So
Like,
imagine
literally
that
100 miles.
Yeah,
plus
that's
like
so
70K.
crazy.
But nobody would ever cut up a car like that. At
Yeah.
least I would think, like 100-mile. Like
It was
993.
wild, bro. It was in perfect condition. It literally looked like it sat in a climate-controlled like showroom for all of these years.
That sounds
And then he
nice.
brought it. Yeah, it was, and he paid like a 120 for it, and it was his dream car. It was gorgeous.
I've been seeing some of the RWBs for sale. They go like 200,000-300,000.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's probably a cool car. What would you say is the coolest car you got to drive? Because you get to drive a lot of cars being a photographer.
That's a hard one.
That's a tough question,
tough
dude.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've driven.
There had to be one
One
where
of
you
everything.
sat inside and you just went like, holy crap, I'm actually driving this car. There had to be one that sticks with you. At least a couple.
No, I mean, not really like that. It was just more the first time I got to drive one.
Like exotic or supercar.
It's 21. It was a Star Wars Mercy.
Oh, that went viral over
That
the
was a cool
internet.
one.
About 2012,
That was
2011, I
yeah,
think.
Star Wars Murcielago. It was on everything. It was on all the blog posts. It went. Autoblog posted it. Everybody had posted that car. It was one of our big time viral projects.
That was just.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was like, oh my God,
That car was owned by a good friend of ours, Julian,
Julian.
and his wife Emma, and he was like, he went out of town. He's like, yo, I need this wrap for Gold Rush Rally. Go ahead, drive it, enjoy it. And I was like, huh? He was he was actually a good friend of mine. We did a Gold Rush Rally the year before that.
Dodici?
And he's this was 2011.
No, I mean the Julian guy, the dude.
No, completely different.
Okay.
He's he moved
like
to
Asia or something.
yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, I remember.
Indonesia. He's in Indonesia. But he he let me drive his car. I remember driving that car around. It was an orange Murcielago, and had a nice ass exhaust on it.
The SV kit, I think.
Yeah, it had an SV kit on it. It was badass driving that car around. Everywhere I went, I'm driving. I took my little sister to school in there. All her friends were like, "What the hell?" Scissor doors going up, and I just remember that whole experience for that 1 week. At that age that I was in doing this work, I'll never forget that experience. So I appreciate you, Jules and Emma, and for trusting me with your projects all the way back then. But that was wild. I mean, driving through the hood with a Murcielago, everybody's like, yo, what is that car?
This man said he drove it through the hood, bro.
Hey, man, at that time,
you know what I'm saying?
in the hood.
At that time, I was living in San Leandro. So it was
using
just
the
seeing a
cuts.
bright
Yeah.
orange Lamborghini Murcielago driving around. It was pretty damn cool.
There's a wide body orange Diablo that's blowing up all over the internet right now.
Orange Diablo?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to drive Diablo de Oro, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. That was Diablo that we got to drive.
I think.
You also drove that more than I ever got to. Oh, no.
No,
I drove
I'm
it to an
telling you,
event. I did drive it to an event.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was a gold chrome. Were you there?
No, that was way
oh
before
my
me,
God,
Pam.
dude.
That
That
was
was
like way before
so
my time.
sick.
Bro, they did all the fun shit before we
Yeah.
got here, bro. What is
I mean,
this?
I was a part of a lot of the fun shit too. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't get to do like the shit they did before I got there. Obviously, I wish I could have been a part of because I hear the stories and I'm like, damn, that sounds like it was hella fun. Like y'all just
Yeah.
messing around till like 2 a.m, like tinkering with stuff, like trying to get this car done and ready. Like, that's what I signed up for when I started working here. You know, like
The
those
first
late nights
10
of working
years,
at
bro.
like a small shop. Like,
Yeah, those first 10 years were not 9 to 5. They were like, shit,
They were,
dude.
you
we
come
were there
in and you
10,
stay
11,
until we need
12,
you.
1, 2. It was taxing on the team, so I appreciate all the people that were part of that team at that time.
Yeah.
Because it was, you know, it's a grind, man.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's working together to make things happen. But there's a feeling that you have when you do
'Cause
that.
We've
you
had
know?
those moments where I've
Yeah.
stayed at the shop with other people till like 12 midnight, 2 a.m. Just finishing a project because it needed to leave at 8 a.m. the next morning. Like,
I think
we've
just in the
stayed
past
late.
few weeks, Sean has been caught in like a couple of those. One was a 488 challenge,
Yeah.
which was the second one he's done. He was doing pull-ups, which I got video of, and I'll send it to Bobby. To
Once
put in
that
here.
car left, man, that was the biggest sigh of relief I've ever had. I think.
Yeah, he was just stoked, and that car had just timing-wise, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Ferrari delayed it by 4 days or something to deliver to us. Then it needed to be done the following week. Then as soon as we got the car, everyone got like COVID, so they were out for the rest of the week till the following week. Then we had like 4 days to wrap the whole car.
Yeah, I was like, I think I had 3 days to
Yeah,
do that.
3
whole
days
car.
to wrap the whole car and put
and
it
all I had
together.
done was like a couple inlays.
And that was already delayed to like they wanted it earlier.
It was
than that.
already late, and then when we got the car, they were like, "We want it sooner than we actually said because we need to test it." And it was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
we'll try." And then we all got
Dude.
sick, and
Yeah.
then it was you got 2-3 days to do this.
Yeah, so-
I
We wrapped, and then the transporter came, didn't want to take it. Remember that?
But then homeboy
What's
showed
that?
up and just thugged it
Yeah.
out and got it out of here in a second.
And first dude who dropped it was a G,
Oh yeah, the first dude
bro.
who dropped it was a
Like,
G, but the
that
guy who
was
picked it
out.
up made him look like he knew nothing, dog. I'm telling you, this guy
Really?
made it look so easy.
Yeah.
Huh.
If I need a tow guy, that's the guy to call.
Oh, the guy who dropped it off.
The guy who dropped it off.
Okay, so
the guy
both
who
of those
picked it up.
guys are pretty kick-ass. One is Tresser's Towing,
Uh-huh.
and Tresser he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time. We've been working with them for at least 15 years probably.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think they even worked with the RWB back then. They were taking, and then the other one is our boy from I forget the name of his company. I think I got it saved here. Reserved, I think it's called Reserved Transport. But I got to give him a shout out because the way he came
deserved,
in, bro.
this man deserves
the
a shout
way
out.
he came in, man, was just
Pay the man.
yeah.
Hey, man.
Pay the man the money. Your car will be safe.
I mean, I forget the name of his
Promise.
company, but the dude's name is Samer, and he has I want to say it's a Reserve Transport, but if you look up Samer Transportation or Samer, Samer, You'll find him in the Bay Area, and he transports all over the U.S. But he just, bro, less than 5 minutes, he had a 488 Challenge loaded in the trailer and gone to get it to the other place.
Like a track spec lowered one at that.
Yeah.
Like it
This is
wasn't
a race
just-
car.
Full-blown race car.
Yeah,
This
he
is
pulls up,
truly-
literally like,
He pulls
I don't
up.
even know if he breathed twice.
Yeah.
By the time he was done with this, man, he just got this thing done.
He pulled up. I pulled the car up, and he loaded it within He was parked and then unparked within 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. This dude was nuts.
I think it was the race cars that always, because then Tom Tank's car just left. That was another one that was like, we need to finish this as soon as possible.
Well, because they always got test days, because they always get it done right before the big events, because that's when that's when they're ready to do the car. So it's like we gotta make sure we're on our stuff so we can knock it out as fast as we can. But there's always the hiccups.
That's
If
your
you're a
car
rapper, you know this because you've seen this happen to you so many times, where you're always the last piece of the puzzle. And all the shops that are working on a car, if they're doing this, they're doing that, they're putting this, they're putting motors, putting the wheels, suspension, whatever. The last thing usually is the last part is a wrap, and then it's like, oh, we burned all of our time. You only got 3 days to wrap this car, and it's going to SEMA.
It's going to SEMA.
And it's like, what the hell? So it happens
other car there
every
rushes.
single time.
Every
man.
car at SEMA. Take
Yeah.
a good look.
Yeah, if you look at all the cars at SEMA, you'll see that people probably have
Bluetooth
that.
drive shafts everywhere. They're everywhere.
Bluetooth drive shafts.
It's a contamination. Don't do it.
Oh my god, dude.
We see you. We see you.
Don't see the drive shaft.
Oh my god. Who do you see?
Yo, mama.
Mike Jones.
No, I'm okay. Okay, don't you dare talk about my mom. You know who my mom is?
She is a very wonderful
beautiful,
lady.
Your
beautiful
mother is a
woman.
saint, and I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Better come correct. He ain't gonna have. a
Now,
job
yo
tomorrow.
Yeah, my mother. Say something about my mother.
She climbed a whole mountain by herself
Yeah,
out of a
my
car.
mother is Rambo.
Barefoot.
Yeah,
She
she
is.
is Rambo, and my dog is also Rambo. Because my
I will
little
say-
Chihuahua also climbed up a 300-foot cliff.
Yes, he did. That's a
She-
crazy ass story.
Also
His
barefoot.
mom literally climbed up a cliff, and I remember when he jetted out oh, I gotta go, and he left. I think
Yeah,
you just took off.
I took
right?
off the next day. Well, I woke up. I was actually the day I moved into my new apartment, and my mom drove home. She went off a cliff driving up to Humboldt, and she was in a zone where I couldn't track her phone. No phone calls, no text messages were going through. So we don't know where she went. We couldn't find her, and then my stepdad actually ended up finding her the next morning after she climbed up a 300-foot cliff from where the truck just tumbled. And yeah, she survived. She's still with me today, and I'm
Not only did
so-
she survive, bro, she got out of the truck that was, I don't know how many times it rolled over into
Dude,
that side of the hill.
The drive shafts, the axles,
Everything
the
was
door,
destroyed.
a tailgate went flying. All the windows were smashed. I don't know.
She got
Truly
out of the
blessed
truck.
and truly thankful that she survived.
Yeah,
Like,
and she grabbed her dog from the story and walked up 300 foot, whatever it
no,
was.
she actually left the dog.
No way.
She couldn't carry.
Oh,
she couldn't
yeah.
carry her, so the dog climbed up the hill too.
No way. I didn't know that part. Like, followed her?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
she's a little Chihuahua mix. She's a little chunky. I ain't gonna lie. She a little chunky. She a little thick.
Got her exercise that day.
Yeah. Hey, she doesn't
had
deserve
enough
anything
cushion.
but to be pampered for the rest of her life for thugging it out like Rambo.
Yeah.
Dude, your
Blast.
mom's so nice too.
Mom's a
She
goat.
get
I
that.
love my mom.
She's
Shout out my
great.
mom. You're the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
She was sending
Shout out.
presents and stuff, so then she would call in, and I was like, "Why do I recognize Stavert? Who the hell is Stavert?" Calls like, "Yeah, I'm Sean's mom." I'm like, "Oh!" And then started chopping it up with her. She's so nice, man.
Yeah,
it's
my
crazy.
mom's awesome.
Yeah.
I love my mom.
Yeah, we get to meet almost everybody's, like, friends. I think I've met almost all of Rob's brothers by now. Almost.
Damn, how many you got,
Yeah.
bro? You made it sound like
3.
Okay, that's
He's
not
got
that
3.
bad. You made it sound like it was 20.
Yeah, nah. I mean, like, your family's all south, so I haven't met anybody there. Sean, I've met his whole family. Almost everybody here, we've met somebody in their family.
You are my family.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah.
I'm playing.
This is Vin Diesel. He is Vin Diesel. We are family.
We are family.
We are family. Nothing is more important than family. I'm gonna go drive my Dodge Charger into space now. Family. Family.
No, yeah, we are, man. We're a pretty tight knit group here. So, Is there something you want to ask these gentlemen?
Bro, I have no idea.
You're with them all day.
This
Come on,
is
bro.
the most unprepared podcast we've ever had, and like I'm over here like in pain, just like, all right, we're gonna get through this one. All right, what's happening? Honestly, man, I talk to Sean all the time, but I don't know shit about Bobby. So like,
Not a lot to know.
He's an asshole.
It's life.
it's life.
No, Bobby. I mean, I've known him for a long time. Everybody else here is a fraction of that, I would say. But
What are some?
so I mean, I could go on and on
not
about
to say-
it, but you guys should talk about it.
Not to sound
Ask
like
him
cliche, but I'm genuinely interested in shit like this. What are like goals and like aspirations out of life? Like, what do y'all want to do? Where do y'all want to go?
Jeez, I don't know. That's a heavy question.
Oh, what's that? You dropping? Why you dropping hella heavy stuff?
That's
man?
the
We're
shit
trying
I'm
to be light,
interested
bro.
in, bro. Like, what do you want to do in life? Do you want
I
to work
plan
here?
to take over SS Customs and change the name to Sean Stavert Customs eventually.
You ain't got to change the name. It's SS. It already works.
No,
What the fuck
that's
is going on here?
That's the point.
Oh
The
my
fuck?
god,
What's it-
he's like perfectly suited for this. role,
Exactly.
bro.
I am literally groomed to take over SS Customs eventually. So at this point,
I
that's
should
kind
just
of where
step
my
down as
head's at.
CEOs
Bruh,
already. dude.
Literally,
Just-
it's fine. I'll take over, Shareef. I like your office view. It's,
Like,
Oh my God.
your view. Okay. I don't know why, of all things, this reminds me of like my mother's obsession with 50 Cent. Because,
What?
Bro, look, it makes sense though. Look,
Hold
because
on a second. Which one? I don't even have
he's
one.
like, what the fuck
best
is
one
wrong? Bro, because you're like, it already fits. Sean Stavert, SS. My fucking mom, when I was younger, obsessed with fucking 50 Cent. His name's Curtis Jackson.
yes.
So, Anthony Jackson, she's like, I could marry him and you wouldn't even have to change your last name. I'm like,
Oh my god. Hey, he was running on that treadmill, and she was like, "Yes, yes."
Hanging upside down in the club.
bro, man, bro, look.
That could be your daddy.
Bro, that was the wildest shit.
Oh my god.
That's hella funny.
He's a little dark, though.
You said what?
He's a little dark to be your daddy.
I mean, shit, my daddy ain't light.
Yeah, you got that caramel tone on you, boy.
Hey, that's because I got cottage cheese on one side and a shadow on the other. It just happens I'm at the middle. we just made it happen.
shadow.
We just made it happen, bro.
Oh,
Got
shit.
both
Where's
sides of
my
the light
bleeper?
switch,
Hold
bro.
on 1 second, bro.
Got both sides of the light switch, dog. On and
Yeah.
off.
I'm not gonna. How do I follow up with this one, bro? I don't know where to go.
I can't say anything. We're on live air. I'll get us canceled. I'm not allowed to.
guest.
I am a straight white male. I'm not allowed to say anything
Sir,
anymore.
straight is misogynist.
I have a
cis.
fiance. Where's your ring cut?
Oh my god, bro. Oh shoot.
Bro,
right.
we thought the one with Nick was gonna be wild, bro. We might need to put this one on Raw Uncut.
Yeah, dude, this might need to go on Rumble or something.
Welcome to WWE
Oh my
Monday
God.
Night SmackDown.
Did you just do the John Cena? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. But
What about you, man? What do you wanna do, man? What you wanna go? Are you planning on being SS for the rest? Is this your lifestyle? Or
oh, what are the
Wanna go
heavy
somewhere?
questions, bro? Damn.
I don't know.
All right, that's cool.
What are your
Yeah.
plans, AJ?
Man, dude, I want to. Honestly, it's a really easy answer. John.
You wanna? You
John
wanna
is
do John?
who
You wanna
John,
do John?
is. Well,
Oh
no,
my
man, but
God.
like who John is and like what he does, not necessarily for a nightclub, but like how he's so heavily into business development through multiple businesses. Like that's the type of shit that I'm into. So,
Did you know he also buys women's shoes?
What did he say?
dude, that shit's funny.
Wait, he buys women's shoes
He
for himself?
buys-
Oh my god.
Look.
Well, you guys airing him out right
We-
now, Bobby.
Look,
Yeah,
we gonna
Bobby.
let him.
Well, the thing is, Bobby
This was
Bobby
Bobby's
said
idea.
this. Bobby said this, so we gotta follow up. Wait, what?
Okay.
We didn't say his last name or his company, so we're fine.
All right, all right.
We're talking about
His
John
name
Smith.
Is
John Doe.
okay,
Perfect.
fine. He works for us, but he has
Oh, you make
yeah.
it worse.
Yeah.
Jesus.
yeah.
That's a-
And then Bobby
His
outed
name
him.
isn't John, by the
So-
way.
Long story short, he has a lot of money. He spends money on fun stuff, and he enjoys the aesthetic of things. He has a woman who wears a certain size shoe, and he buys a bunch of shoes that also fit her. Granted, they're not necessarily for her. They're just to like look pretty in his closet.
Wait, so
but she can wear them wherever.
Are his shoes the same size?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
He is very much.
I thought
It's
you guys were
dead ass-
saying that this dude was buying
No.
himself red
No,
bottoms.
no,
and
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
wait,
no.
what?
Bro,
And
no,
like,
it's
wearing
dead
them.
ass
It's
like
like
these
he
are some
has all those
good looking
organized-
It's
shoes.
just for aesthetic. And
It's
it's not-
100%.
aesthetic, but
Oh, okay,
any
that's
if
fine.
if he's with his lady, she can come in and pick out whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
he's got
that's great,
that what's that dude? The 50 Shades of Grey kind of vibe.
Oh, gray, something gray.
Yeah. He's
Or
got
Grey
that
something.
whole
Never
whole
seen it.
vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that movie. That's a great. That's
Yeah.
a
I've
great
never
set of
seen it,
movies.
but I've heard about it enough. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
he definitely-
definitely
10 out of
yeah.
10. Great movie.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job.
If we
JW.
can talk him into it, we'll bring him on here, and then that'll be a hell. Well, depending upon how much he allows us to air out about him, that'll be a hell of a fucking podcast.
Oh shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Bring up the women's shoes.
Bro, there's so-
Oh my god. We're gonna have to
so much
now,
stuff,
Bobby.
bro. Yeah, there's no fucking option. And it's gonna start. Yeah, so Bobby aired your ass
Hey,
out
yeah,
on the
hey,
last
Bobby called your ass
podcast.
out, dog.
So
He said
now
you
the
might
guys
win.
want to
Oh
know.
my god.
We all have questions now.
Bro, we're gonna. If we get a bunch of viewers, we're gonna have ladies all in the comments. Oh my god, I need a man like that. He just buys me shoes.
Wait, what's
for me
his
to
last
wear."
name? You guys didn't say it.
Right.
Well, he'll just
Apparently
buy
he
me
works
any
here.
wardrobe.
I'm sorry, he's like Gray from fucking 50 Shades of Grey and buys extra shoes.
I mean, he's the closest I ever seen it, like somebody like that has that persona in real life. But
dog.
you know what I mean.
I gotta tell you about our conversation that we just had.
No,
I don't
no.
think you
no,
should.
No more.
No, this
No
is
more.
not ready for the live
going,
air,
we're going.
but like
Alright.
in front of Tanya
Moving on,
at that.
Shareef, what's your next car that you want to buy?
Oh God, thank you for changing the subject.
And not the Cybertruck. We've
and
heard
not the
that.
Nah,
Cybertruck.
nah,
We've
nah,
heard
nah.
that 60 million times. Let's
that'll be
okay.
be
What's
cool when it
what's the
happens.
next like, not like craziest car you want to buy, but like what's like a
Because you like the
low-key car you
diamonds,
wanna
man.
buy?
All the time. You always
Like
find
you
the
looking at
diamonds.
like a 96 like
So I wouldn't mind buying an
Impala?
Firebird?
MK3 Supra again, turbo.
3.
Yeah.
Why the 3 over
Because
the
it
4?
just means something to me. Because that was my second car. I also wouldn't mind buying like an IROC Z.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Love those.
That was I had a 5.0 RS growing up, so I think if I can get one of those again, that'll relive some memories.
That was
Oh, so
back
you're
when
trying
you
to
had a
bring
mullet.
back the past rather
Yeah,
than move on.
and
to
I would
something
love
else.
to get a Firehawk, like last year, 2002, 2001.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't
Yeah.
even know what a
What a
fire
Firehawk
hawk
is.
is. Oh, you too.
Oh, I said he doesn't know.
Oh
what a
yeah,
fire-
I don't
know.
even.
I
was
know
like,
what
what the fuck is a fire hawk?
Yeah, those are some. And then
But I
like
only know
if I
them
could
because
if
of
I could
Shareef.
own some other cars, like a Chevelle would be nice.
What year?
There you
Cuda
go.
would be
72
nice.
Chevelle.
A
Crazy.
442 would be nice. You know, there's a couple other cars that I'd love to get, but you know, it all comes down to, you know, they're gonna be too expensive soon, so I can only pick probably one or two, and then after that, everything's out of
Honestly.
reach. You know,
What's the difference
like
between
I was
a fire
barely
hawk
able
and
to
a
get
firebird?
the.
It's a model of it.
It's it's like a submodel.
Oh, because I knew what a firebird was, but I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know
like
what
the
a fire.
Firehawk's like the cool one.
Yeah, well, you had the
Ah.
Firebird, then you had the Firebird Formula, then you had the Trans Am, right?
Yeah,
And
I
then you
knew
had
all
the
those.
WS6, which had the
WS6
two
had the big
nostrils.
scoops.
Yeah, those were nice, and had a nice little raised wing.
And I
And
liked
then you
your
had-
example, by the way, when you said 96 Impala. I was like, okay, with
SS.
the bubble, I
Hey,
see you.
That's the 96 Impala. I want one. If you got one, just let me have it. I'm not gonna give you any money. But I'll
If
wrap
I
your car
found
for
a
free.
96 Impala
That
Callaway
454
Supreme,
truck?
yeah.
I would buy
The-
that.
the
If you don't know
OPS
what that
Chevy.
is, get to know what that is.
Yeah, now you're talking my language.
Yeah,
man.
96 Impala Callaway Supreme. That was it was called a Super
Sport.
No, it was called Super Supreme or something like that. But it was like their fully motorwork supercharged Impala SS made by Callaway.
Yeah.
That was a beast of a car back then. Still probably today's standards. That's if you're talking about Impala SS, that's a bad one.
Facts.
There was one fully deflated tires parked outside. Nobody just looked at it. This was like maybe 10 years ago. At what's that place down the street? San Francisco Sports Cars. And he just never could move it, never could sell it because nobody wanted it in 96 Impala SS back then.
They didn't
Now
know.
everybody wants it. And if you want that rare spec, like something like that,
Yeah, good luck.
yeah, it's like, you know, and it changes so quick. I bought from him, this is Brad at San Francisco Sports Cars. Big shout out to him. He sells a lot of luxury, exotics, used car market. And he's out of San Francisco Bay Area, San Carlos, Belmont, something like
Bro,
that.
we plug you on all of our
Yeah.
network if you listen to these podcasts.
Yeah.
Like you'll start to find people for everything.
Yeah, for real. But he's I bought my Cyclone from there at $27K. This is giving you an example of what I'm talking about.
I don't want to hear about
Now
this
these-
story,
now-
Shareef. You
now it's
know
like
I
60.
want that Cyclone more than
Yeah.
anything in your garage.
Yeah. I thought it was the Grand
Actually, maybe
National.
the Datsun.
Yeah, or no, it was Datsun.
No, it's tough.
But-
That's tough.
yeah.
Can I
Nash
just have
is
your
tough, too.
dad's Impala? Like that's all I want.
You know what? You and OG Pedro will fight over that. But
I bet money I will. He can see me. Shit. I will
No,
throw
man.
hands.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
could throw hands with Pedro, but good luck with his cousins, fool.
Hey, I don't care. We can line them up.
Even his youngest son.
Yeah, his youngest
Oh yeah,
son.
his youngest
You
son's
up,
a little
dog.
one of the the little Incredibles, the little kid like that.
Jack Jack.
Jack, dude. Fucking Jack, bro.
But
The deleted scenes of Jack are just the best part of my childhood, bro.
Incredible is incredible.
yeah, it was,
Right.
man. But yeah,
Glad they came out with
there's
the
a
second one.
Boy, Mrs. Incredible is everything I look for in a woman these
Oh,
days.
my
Let me
God.
tell you, they knew what they was
Yeah.
doing.
they did that on purpose.
Yeah, they did,
You know
boy.
they did that on purpose. There's no way you did that by accident. You know that.
Dog, DreamWorks was definitely making dreams happen, boy.
I was supposed to say DreamWorks make dreams work, but
Well,
yeah, man. Let's move off that subject too. Yeah, going
Mickey,
back.
are you listening?
Oh God. Getting back into the cars. Yeah, the 6'4" Impalas are probably not. I think lowriders are cool. Everybody's got their genre. Like I think I'm starting to see you like the classics lowriders. I'm assuming
dude, yeah, I'm
you're eclectic, but I know you
luxury. So really, it doesn't
Oh, I
even
forgot.
matter. It doesn't
Forgot.
matter the year because lowriders are luxury for that generation, right? So I'm luxury for like every generation, man. I love lowriders. I love Rolls Royce Wraiths, Mercedes Benz. Like I love luxury. The only luxury I don't really like is Maybach, and that's just because I think that they look boring as shit on the outside.
Huh, I was
the
about to say
inside.
Maybach. Yeah.
Bro, if you could put the inside of a Maybach on the outside of a Rolls Royce,
Is it Maybach or Maybach?
What?
Because I feel like Nicki Minaj says Maybach and Rick
Potato
Ross
or
says
potato?
Maybach music.
Tomato or tomato?
I grew up saying Maybach, but the moment I went to school,
Maybach
everybody was saying
music.
Maybach.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking of, bro. I'm thinking of the songs. I'm thinking of the music. I'm like, nah, it's Maybach. You can sue me, Maybach.
It don't matter.
It's all Mercedes.
I would say Bobby
Pure
for
glorified
sure is
Mercedes.
JDM all the way through. Classic, modern, or doesn't matter.
Classic.
90s, early 2000s.
90s,
most-
2000s.
If you could pick one car, what would your car be? We're gonna start with you.
64 Impala right
6'4" Impala.
Give me that.
What kind?
now. SS.
Paint it for me.
Oh.
What is it? What color?
Okay. Ice Cube, specifically his green 64
With the gold
Impala
trims?
with gold
With the
trim,
gold trims?
chrome wheels, but gold on the outside, gold trim going around, bro. Ice Cube built the perfect 64
Where's the
Impala to me.
Impala?
Yeah. Give me that car and we in there.
That car is good.
My man.
Car's good.
All right, so you got that, and then Rob, you had to pick one car.
First gen NSX.
First gen NSX.
Oh, so not the Acura, the Honda NSX.
Either or.
Okay.
They're the
So
same.
what color?
That's a hard one.
Black, so you can wrap it 10 times.
Forget wrapping that car.
Nah, you would just keep it the way it is, whatever color that you
That
can
thing would be
find.
a pain to wrap.
My homie got it in blue, and it looks really good in that color.
Yeah.
They're blues.
I think we have the same homie.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the same homie.
I've known him a while.
Yeah, we've known Lozada for what?
I've known him like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Long time. He's rolled a lot of fenders for us.
Oh, more
Oh,
like
yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sent some hella people, too.
Yeah. I mean, he's
He rolled mine. What am I talking about? He's rolled mine.
on Instagram, the Rub Doctor.
The
Check
Rub
out
Doctor.
Anthony Lozada.
School
He's
peoples.
If you don't know,
Probably
the Rub
rolled
Doctor, you're not in the car industry.
Thousands of fenders.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to get your fenders rolled because you're static or you're slammed or you're whatever air ride, he's the dude.
And if you in a European car, hit him up too, because now he's over at 034. So 034 during the week, rolling fenders during the weekends. So
Yeah, I mean he's the dude. He's the man for that. I don't know how many people we've sent him from SS Customs.
yeah.
All right, so you got NSX. Doesn't matter what color.
Black preferred.
Black preferred. Slammed
good.
wheels or stock.
No, it can't be stock.
Yeah, you. I
That's
don't
minor
think-
stuff.
Minor stuff.
Just want to make it enjoyable. You got to have an exhaust. That motor sounds great when it's open.
When it has an exhaust on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an impossible question. I can't answer that.
What mic are you, Bobby? 3?
Think so.
Yeah, he's 3. Yeah, because it's been hard as hell to hear you this whole time, too.
Bobby's very loud.
yeah.
But what about you?
Dude,
Gotta do something. I got a list of 30 cars. And I still
yeah, but
choose
that's
one.
the problem. I got a list of 30
This
cars.
dude has already won the lottery.
That's
okay?
the thing, bro. I've already won my dream
Yeah.
car. Like, I wanted an Evo. I got an Evo
for free.
Yeah.
for $100.
Or for $100.
We got to shout those guys out too. Who's that?
8080?
80.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah, shout out 8080.
For all you guys out
shout
there,
out Nick.
is
Shout
it
out
real?
Justin. Shout out Joe.
Yeah.
Shout out Stefan. Shout out
Yeah,
literally everybody
everybody.
there. Shout out Plus Soap. They sponsored me for a while.
Yeah.
Love them.
Mm-hmm.
All my Utah boys. Shout out. You guys are my homies. I've been out there for a couple shows.
Tell that story
Yes.
about how you want.
Tell the
Yeah,
story.
man. That's a so all you guys out there, because I say this all the time to people I meet. They're like, "Yeah, one of our guys, he's won the 8080." No, it's real. Oh, I thought it was fake. Blah 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 blah. So, the proof right here.
8080's legit, guys. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, well, they paid you to say that it's real. It's like, okay, well, believe what you want, but it's real. I didn't know these people. I had no affiliation to them. I was literally living in Oregon, broke as a joke, freezing my ass off every day at baseball practice. I went home one day to order some clothes because I got like $100 from my grandma or something. So I was like, I need some warm clothes. And I went on Instagram and I saw 8080 was giving away an Evo, and I always wanted an Evo. That was my dream car. And they said there was like their shortest giveaway ever. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Screw it. Let me just buy a sweatshirt and sweats off this website. I need some warm clothes anyways. May as well try to get an Evo out of it. I ended up like saving the picture. I was looking at it all the time. It was just like I manifested it, man. Like, I'm telling you, manifest. And one day I just woke up from a call. Yeah. Woke up with a call from New York, and they were like, hey, is this Sean Stavert? And I was like, I don't know. It depends who's asking. And they're like, you might want to be Sean Stavert for this. You are our unofficial winner for 8080. You just have to fill out all this paperwork. And I start freaking out. I don't know if it's real or not. Obviously, you get a phone call, but after looking into it, I had my dad, who was in police and everything, like in the Alameda County Sheriff's, look into it and call all his buddies in tech and everything. And they said, no, this is legit, dude. Like, you just want a car. And so I filled out all the paperwork, got it notarized, sent it back, and I gave them my social security, everything. And I started freaking out for like 2 days. And then I get a phone call from Utah, and it's Justin and Nick at 8080. And they're like, hey, man, come on down. We're going to fly you out here. So they flew me out to Utah. I was living in Oregon at the time. They flew me out to Utah, shot a video, drove the car around all day, and then they flew me back and then shipped me the car so I didn't have to drive it back.
Nice.
And I still have the car to this day. It's gone through like 3 or 4 transformations at this point. If you want to follow that, at SeanStavert.evo9. Had to shout myself out. Booyah.
Got him.
And yeah, now I'm here. So
There you go.
Case
out 8080.
closed. It is a real thing, and the dude drives it. I would say it's probably our
sir.
celebrity car. Wherever we take it anywhere, I'm like, I get giddy. I'm like, yeah, this is an 8080 car. I get all excited about it. But I think Sean's like, keeps it like low key.
well, I don't want to like.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like super like I got my car for free. Like let's no.
Still
it's-
are.
No, I get it, but to me, it's more of like a celebrity thing. You know what I mean? Like not a celebrity thing, but like a car
I had,
that's
like, my day
has
of fame.
presence. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
my
like,
God, I'm in a
dude,
group chat and this dude is like so hyped because he owns a car that Kim Kardashian used to own.
Uh-huh.
It's like an old BMW, and I'm just like, why? And like everywhere he goes, I looked at his profile now because I don't even know him. He's just in my group chat. Looked at his profile. He has like Kim Kardashian with the car posted in like a big ass picture on a tripod next to the car everywhere, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get the celebrity thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people like that. I think Asif bought a car from one of the who's the Lord something? From Kardashian?
Lord Disick.
Lord
Scott Disick.
Yeah, he bought his 4x4, a
Okay.
G
Scott
wagon.
Disick is the funniest
And
part of keeping up. with
shout
the
out to
Kardashians.
Rosoy, the best Indian food out there, bro.
Shout
Damn,
out Rasoy. Major shout
Yeah,
out
dude.
Asif.
If you're looking, if you're looking for some good eats, man, his Indian food. He's got fusion food as well.
If
Probably
you can
a
catch his
secret menu.
hibacheria, you
Yeah.
go. You
Yeah.
go to the hibacheria.
He's got his
Follow him on
pop-up.
Instagram. His hibacheria is the best place you'll ever eat.
Yeah, Rasoy is RASOI in Burlingame. They make some of the best Indian food dishes I've ever had, and that goes with all these. I mean, these guys probably never had Indian food before they ate there, and they are all believers now. So
I'm actually marrying an Indian woman
yeah, because of Rasoy's.
because of Rasoy. No, that's a pure joke. I love you, Raina. You're my life. You're my life. I swear.
Wait, he's actually fucking marrying her. But I'm like, did he meet her there? Like, what happened?
No. That's legit though. That's legit. He is getting married to her. So congratulations to you guys, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's a big one for you guys. Actually, he just proposed recently and he made all of us look like idiots, but he did it at the stadium.
At the Raider-Niner game on New Year's Day. Go ahead and look it up.
If you saw the Raiders-Niners game live on TV, or if you saw that where there was a guy getting down on one knee and proposing, that was this guy right here.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
That was me.
That was me. I
Yep.
did that.
Now you found him.
Yeah.
You
My
know
name is
people.
Sean Stavert. Come at me.
Oh, shit.
You gonna put a counter for how
did
many
it, man.
times he says his name in this podcast?
That's the point.
Oh, my God. How did that work out for you? Like, all the, like, there's Niners fans and then there's Raiders fans.
Oh, it was great, man.
And-
Everybody was so hot. Like it was
Yeah.
a good day because the game was also just a great game. It was much respect on each side. Like it wasn't a problem. Everybody loved it, except for if you go to the tweet about us. I have a lot of haters out there. They came from my neck.
Yeah, he's got a tweet. I don't know who posted it. Was it maybe
It was
the Niners or the
CBS
Raiders?
Sports for the 49ers talk or whatever or something like that. His name was Matt Mayoko, who wrote the article. Love you, Matty. You're a great guy. Another shout out for somebody.
Yeah.
Matt Mayoko, you're a savage. But yeah, the tweet about me, my girl got millions of compliments. Everything was great her way. Me being a Raiders fan on a Niners post did not go well. It did not
Oh,
go well,
my
but it was
God.
funny. Like I still loved it. One of the best days of my life. So
No, it was actually
Comments are
really
great.
cool, thoughtful
comments
way
were
of doing
so
that.
funny.
Yeah, very cool, thoughtful way of doing that.
Yeah, no, it was a great day. Got on the field to do the whole proposal. So fun.
Yeah, man.
At least one Raider won that day.
Yeah, for real. For real.
I won, that's for sure.
What would you say is some of your biggest challenges being in this industry?
That's
Being a rapper.
That's a tough question.
bounce
Challenges?
back.
There's not much like challenges I'd say that really I face today outside of managerial things that I take care of. Like the vinyl wrapping side, there's not many challenges other than chrome. If you've wrapped chrome, you know that chrome's a challenge.
I got a Chrome R6 coming for you.
I'm good. We got
No,
somebody
legit?
else.
He
R6, it's a motorcycle. He wants a motorcycle
Oh,
wrapped
I
in
thought you said
neochrome-
RS6. I got heck excited.
Neochrome Teckwrap. Yeah, that was my face too.
You did not do that, bro.
Bruh, look, I tried to push him towards.
I won't do it.
No.
We're not gonna
I
do
tried to
it.
push him towards Avery.
You
He's
might
still
have to
trying
bleep
to.
this part.
Yeah.
They started off with Tiny Bot.
Oh my God.
He started. He brought it in and brought it up. I didn't even know
No,
what
no.
Tiny Bot was.
No, we
Tiny
won't
Bot.
care.
Worst
We've
thing
already
ever.
tried.
No
I
Tiny
mean,
Bot.
like
Yeah.
everybody's got to have their time to do
That's
their
that
R
TikTok
and D
vinyl.
Yeah.
and
That
get
really is.
their stuff ready. And right now, I mean, like for us and other clients that we have,
Yeah.
we got to really stand behind our products. So there's a couple products, even with Teckwrap, we'll stand behind their brand, but not every color they manufacture.
Not
You know
chrome.
what I'm saying?
Not
So,
Teckwrap chrome.
yeah.
I was trying to lead him
especially
towards the
neochrome.
Oracle. That's what I was trying to lead him towards.
Oracal's nice. Oracal, I've actually become a big fan of because I believe Oracal bought out KPMF, correct?
Yes. they
And
are
I think
similar
ever
in that.
since that, both brands have actually taken the benefits from each other's.
Yeah,
brands
they're
and
allowed
they're
to stay in
making
their
their
own lane,
companies.
so they don't mess with each other. But they definitely share.
They
secrets and
definitely are
resources.
sharing recipes and ingredients into their material because both of them have seen major improvements over the past couple of years that they've bought them out.
Yeah, I would say, and going back to what you're saying is that I have to 100% agree with you. The original challenge is learning how the skill set of to do what we do as artists.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the opportunity to grow, the secondary challenge is people,
Mm-hmm.
and managing people, like you said, and like learning how to like work with different people, emotions, characteristics. That's a whole nother thing, man. Traversing that path, I think that challenges you mentally, emotionally, across the board.
Absolutely.
So
See, and I'm the other way around.
Yeah.
I love that, but to like sit down and rap all day, my mind would go numb.
No, it's
But I
a
love
good
the
it's a good escape if you're having.
no,
a tough
I'm not
day,
saying
without a
it's
doubt.
that we don't love it. I enjoy that part of
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is a challenge.
It's not a
Oh.
challenge.
For me to sit and talk to like you and like adapt to your personality,
Yeah.
and then walk away 5 minutes later, walk into Bobby's room. Yeah, it is, bro. I give myself some credit for that. And then go walk in 5 minutes later and then talk to Bobby, completely different persona, right? But I had to adjust my mindset.
No, I feel it.
Talk to him, then go downstairs and talk to Sean. Completely, he could be in a completely different frame of mind that day,
No, I get
right?
it. Yeah.
That takes a lot of learning
Yeah.
about just human dynamic and being able to make sure that you support each person in your team as best as possible. Outside of yourself, because you could be going through shit that day too, but you have to like bottle that and be able to work with your team if you're the leader or looked as the leader in that moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think that's one of the challenges that I think you're probably starting to face now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's literally I've put in my 10,000 hours of wrapping cars. If that's what it takes to master something, like it's always been said, I've mastered vinyl. I'm very confident I can do any car and any material. Like I have full confidence in myself and my skills and abilities. But when it comes to managerial duties, I'm definitely like still learning a lot there. I have a lot to learn there, but I've made a lot of improvement over the past few years and the past couple months that I've been really put more towards that role. And it's been a lot of fun to take on a new challenge.
It's definitely a new challenge. This particular challenge is the one that's going to really challenge you.
Yeah, you guys don't know this off camera, but I definitely have a lot of emotional days, or I used to for sure. But like, I've gotten it more under control, and we doing good now.
Yeah.
We doing good.
Yeah. Bobby, what's some of your challenges?
I don't know.
Dealing
Waiting
with
for us to finish cars.
You got to have some
Waiting
challenges.
for you to approve purchase orders.
Yeah, PO approvals, yes, for sure.
Answering the phone for you. Waiting for you to answer the phone.
Yes. That
Trying
could
to
be one
contact Shareef is one of my biggest challenges.
That is the biggest challenge here.
too. That's one of them. I have a lot of challenges, Bobby. We're not going to get into that.
It's not supposed to be about me, goddamn it.
No, I mean, you
He's
obviously
just airing out everybody, ain't he, bro? Like,
he don't give
John,
a.
now he's coming
an
for you,
asshole,
bro.
through and through, bro.
Thoroughbred,
Hey,
man.
assholes live forever.
Yeah, for real. This asshole gonna live forever. We're gonna talk shit about him
I don't know
forever.
if I will.
But no, but seriously, you have a lot of
You wanted
challenges.
the real one, so
Yeah.
that's the real answer.
Photography, you got videography, you got people dynamics, you got cars that you're trying to record that you can just get done before you get there. You got cars that get pulled out of the building. You got all kinds of challenges you deal with from yourself behind the scenes, material orders from a print department, a vinyl department, a PPF department, and maybe even something else that I don't even think about.
Back orders.
Back
trying
order
to find
stuff.
materials.
So would you say were some of your biggest challenges doing all those things?
Trying to keep up with the vinyl orders. You know, people wanting certain colors being wrapped. Everyone knows with this industry that there is so many back orders on colors, production holds. That's the biggest thing right now. Just trying to find certain colors, and then right now that they're coming back into stock, they're already all pre-purchased. Then you
Yeah.
gotta wait some more. It's just,
It's a tough spot.
yes.
Tough spot.
Trying to tell someone, I know it's a nice color, but you can't.
You were talking about your challenges. You said it was material. I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Oh yeah, sorry for the interruption. Bobby's camera
Yes.
broke.
Yeah, Bobby,
all
the
his
guys
fault.
who was all the tension was on him when his own production equipment broke down, but it's
I
okay.
set it for my watch.
Oh, okay.
Press the button and it shuts it down.
Fucking MacGyver. But Mission Impossible shit right there. What about you?
Biggest challenges?
Yeah, I think we
We
answered
said that
last
one. Yeah, people.
And you?
What's your biggest challenge?
Yeah, what's your biggest challenge?
Yeah, what's
Dealing
your
with
biggest?
you bimbos.
I said the same thing. You can't use my same answer.
Hey, bimbo's a compliment. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But no, man. I think my challenge is, dude. I feel like I'm
Coming into work on time.
Yeah, that's one. Working all night is another one. You've been coming to work not on time either lately, so
No, actually, I've been lately.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the other way around. No, he's been solid. He's here before me on a couple days, and that's
Oh,
shocking.
damn, that
Yeah.
is
'Cause
shocking.
I get here
Yes,
like,
thank
yeah.
you. It's shocking. Yeah. No, that's good though. I'm glad you guys are doing that. But somebody here?
I don't know. I thought
No, that was my chair.
Oh, it was your chair.
Oh, yeah,
Excuse
Bobby's
you.
chair is talking.
Excuse you.
Saying hurry up.
Oh fuck. But yeah, Fernando's here.
Yeah.
Come
I
over
think
here.
Nando went
Fucking
with
Casper,
Rob.
bro.
Nah, did he?
Nando. Nando went home.
Did he? You think so?
I believe.
I ain't
so.
seen him.
He
I've
told
been
me
looking for
when
him.
I was talking to him, he said he was going to go with Rob. So Rob was like working with him just to help him finish faster. So they could leave.
And cut.
Well, I'll call him right now and check it. But yeah, so your challenge. We talked about my challenges in another podcast, but
shit. I'd say my challenge is the same anywhere I go. It's not letting negative energy around me get into me, because I'm like a very positive person. I'm very energetic, and I love being that. And I love being hopefully a light in the room. It could be annoying. I know I can be over the top and be annoying, but when there's consistent negativity around me, like I can fight it off for, you know, X amount of time, but like if I'm just consistently around negativity, it beats me down, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it's hard for me to not show it. So I would say it's not that it happens frequently, but I would say that's probably like the only challenge.
I think I've caught you at least 1 or 2 days where I could tell you were down.
Yeah, and it's not even like.
And you are annoying sometimes.
Oh, 100%. That's That sometimes is being nice, but I'm cool with that. It's me, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you
but
know.
you're
His
genuine.
job
At
is
least you're not
literally
hiding
to
yourself.
Annoy me.
Yeah, you said what?
His job is literally to annoy me throughout the day.
Yeah.
And ask me,
Hey,
kid, how long will this take you and how many yards?
Yeah.
Hey, how long will this take you and how many yards? Hey, there's a guy up front. He wants to do this job today. You want to come check
but
it out?
notice how you're smiling the whole time you're saying that.
No, that AJ always has a smile on his face, but I can't tell you if that's annoying or if it's helpful to the situation, because it makes me sort of makes me mad, but I also feel inclined to help him. So
Aww.
it works, and I mean that's also my job is to help.
Look at the love between them.
It's my job,
Would you
okay?
like to trade seats?
No.
No, God, no.
I think Bobby, you like being the sandwich.
Where's your beeper, bro?
I'm too busy laughing. I'm sorry, man.
Dog. That went so downhill so quick. Holy shit.
All right.
Oh, man.
Bro, they're gonna think we're high as shit.
All right, I had to do that at least
getting
once
cut
on
out.
one of these podcasts.
That's getting cut out.
Bobby D, you better not cut that out. All right, so any last thoughts that you'd like to leave everybody at the table with your anything experience so far, see life in general, good words, positive vibes, advice for the people out there watching?
Buy black cars if you want to get them wrapped, and always pay for the PPR option because it is worth it for us installers. It is much more difficult to take apart or to do your car if we don't take it apart, even if we just do a minor part removal. Shout out Rodney, shout out Raina, shout out my mom and my Nana, and yeah, we going. Oh, and my brothers and sister, they're cool too.
One thing. This is a heavy one again. This is a heavy one again. I think it'd be good. I think it's good
Okay,
enough.
go ahead.
So as somebody who's went through, as you said before, emotional battles in the past, what's a piece of advice that you would give to anybody who may be going through that now? I think that's awesome.
Just wake up every day and honestly try to be better for yourself, not for anybody else, just for yourself. Gotta wake up and actually look yourself in the mirror, and you gotta be happy with yourself at the end of the day. Whether you gotta love your imperfections, love the things you don't love about yourself. You gotta learn to do that stuff. It's not easy. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's something that you're gonna wake up and do tomorrow, but it takes time and it takes having good people in your life. You need good people around you. You can't do it by yourself. That's a big thing.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Good words. Bobby, same thing for you. Last words, any last thoughts, things come to mind, advice for people out there that maybe want to do what you do. What you got?
I got nothing.
Come on, Bobby. You got
I'm
something?
just blank right now.
Bobby's asking for Avery, KPMF, 3M, and every brand to restock all their colors, please, and send us free stuff.
Send us free stuff.
Send us one of everything.
You gotta give me something, Bobby. I'm not gonna let you off that easy.
I don't know.
But what do you got for any last thoughts or just your journey so far.
Give us your favorite joke of the day.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Oh,
Double stuffed sandwich.
come on, Bobby, you got something.
Oh, no, I
No,
don't.
he doesn't.
Nothing appropriate, at least.
All right, so anybody who's looking to get into doing what you're doing, what would be a piece of advice? Equipment, idea, mindset, whatever.
You don't need the equipment. Everything else is good enough these days. Your phone's good enough for camera, being a camera. Just go out and shoot it. Just
Go out there and
practice.
get it done.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Practice.
Do it.
Nike plug.
Nike plug.
No,
About
Shia
you?
LaBeouf plug.
Any last thoughts?
I'll do that.
I like sharing stuff that I just seen recently that makes me kind of like, oh shit, like really important, to the life. So this man asked somebody, he's like, if I offered to give you $10 million right now, would you take it? And would you be happy that you got it?
Yeah.
Right? Now if I offered to give you,
Answer.
oh, but you ain't got it.
Well, I mean, what's the
Well,
option
let's
B?
practice this because I know what you're going. I know where
Yeah.
you're going. Go ahead.
Like,
So yeah, like you're gonna be happy that you got it, right? And then
yeah, at that moment. Yeah.
now if I offer to give you $10 million, but you die tomorrow, would you still be happy? Would you still take it?
Yeah, the question is, the new stipulation is, yeah, I'll still give you $10 million today,
Yeah.
but you won't wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you asked me that 2 years ago, my answer would be yes.
Fair.
Now I have people that I care about and want to be there for, so my answer would be no.
Right.
Yeah.
And most people, the answer typically is no. So then that goes to show that that you care more about waking up in life than you
For
do about
one more
money.
day.
For one more day.
Than it is that money that the $10 million for today.
Yeah.
It was a very good analogy because it puts your mind in frame of thought. Is that every morning you basically would say no because tomorrow morning is worth more than $10 million to me.
Yeah.
So why waste the day the next day?
Yeah.
If you're gonna wake up tomorrow, treat it as if it's worth more than $10 million.
Exactly.
And that was the overall analogy. I like that quote. That was a good one. It's a good one. Good one to bring in. But it's just like a really quick, simple thing to paint perspective.
Yeah.
And it was good. So
Realize
appreciate
how much
that
your
one.
days mean to you. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Thank you for that one.
Can I get like 5 million and still wake up?
5 million.
And still wake up. And still wake up.
I'll take-
negotiating.
I'll take I'll take a $20 and still wake up the next day.
Man, as long as I'm waking up, we
As long
in
as I
there,
wake
all
up,
right?
I'm
Like
cool, man.
throwing any money on top of waking up, and it's a
that's
dub.
the
You know what I'm
picture,
saying?
For real, for real.
Like
But,
we with it,
Yeah, I still have to come to work the next day, whether I have that money or not. Shareef relies on me.
man. Facts.
Bobby,
Yep.
Bobby, where can they find out about your antics and your personal rides and everything? How can they find you?
Flicker.
Shout out your
Honestly,
plug
no,
yourself
I really
up, man.
don't like post on like social and my personal really anymore. It's mainly just like stories, but they all disappear. So I don't do a whole lot of social media anymore.
No? About you?
Oh, at Sean Stavert or at Sean Stavert at Evo9. Or you can, just come say hi. We're always
It's a
here.
squad. And you'll always find him at Bag Euro and me,
Yeah.
Alpha Rapper. I'll put Bobby's deets in there in case you want to go send him
I
some.
mean, I'll put it.
Yeah. Well, the description part, I'll put that in there.
Yeah.
In case you want to send him some kind of pics,
I'll
you
send
can
you
go
my
ahead and send it
cash
to him.
Although I will say,
There's some pics. Yeah, Bobby wants all
there's
your
some feet
pictures.
pics, bro.
Put my Cash App link in the bio.
Yeah. My Venmo is also
We'll put
at
his
Sean
Cash App
Stavert.
link
Feel
in the
free to
bio.
send me money.
Facts.
Hey, but
but-
I appreciate you guys' time, and I really enjoyed this podcast. I actually would love to do this one again.
Yeah, that's what's solid.
More in the future. So,
I am literally here Monday through Friday.
all right, man. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This was a more lengthy one, but it's a much more fun one. And I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, make sure to like, comment.
Follow and subscribe.
There you go.
Fuckers.
There we go, man. I appreciate you guys checking us out.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.